Hi everyone, it's WGF50 here. Hey still, welcome back to the Let's Play of Dragon Quest XI-S. Last time around we started the game and we made fun of British accents. But that's what we did. What? Don't judge me! In this episode we have to head home and find out what woof woof. So I did actually go around and collect like all the items. I think I did anyway. Yeah, there's normally an item there. So each town has like a bunch of items on it.
Ooh.
I'm not going to go over where they are.
Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tour, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here.
Uh-oh.
This belongs to you.
Okay, so it's not as bad. But yeah, cool necklace.
Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tour. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
What?
Oh,
So
don't
basically
ask me
we're
what the old
God.
fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Well,
Crikey.
here are you, Gemma. Yangus? You're not Yangus.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
The reincarnation of the Luminary. Eleven tries his hardest to sleep, but he's confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually, so while we're here, we can actually get our items from inside this house. The only items that we're missing from the town is the items from in here because of the cutscene. There are items also up here. So yeah, I will be showing like the items from like important areas like in here, but all the town areas I'm not going to show because that'll just take way too long. It's going to like take too much into the Let's Play to do that. So I will be cutting out getting all the items from the towns and stuff like that. But anyway, let's talk to Amber. Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise, that's what I expected today, and you're breaking news. Alright, well, you're off out to go for a little walk now, or is there to a park? Good. Such a good idea. Yeah, it's nighttime now. I think we need to go to... Yeah, we need to go to the tree in Cobblestone. Hi, Gemma.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star, and he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to.
Aw. Gemma is adorable. I like Gemma.
Goodbye, old friend.
Oh. You made a girl cry, 11. Not meant to do that. Don't do that. Because after this long day, 11 falls into a restless slumber. Then morning comes. Of course, we have the classic Dragon Quest rest music. You can't beat it.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
I think you get 500? I think that's how much you get. I think you get 500 gold. But because we got a lot of the items in the town, we've already got quite a lot of gold from just the time. Alright, so there's a few things now. First off, you'll see these little things. These are just text boxes that you can just sort of bypass and be like, hey, watch how you go and stuff like that. Over here are quests. Dear me, what am I going to do? Well, if isn't young 11, you came just at the right time. Got a few as you see. There's playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he's got this very flurry feller that he loves, and well, full of hand, and managed to get let it blow away. Well, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of the shed. I could get myself out to too great of heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow. I was wondering if you might climb it up there and get it back to me. You should share or tell you. So we actually got this because, as I said, we got all the items from the time, so we got this. No time to lose, the desperate funds desperate to get this feller back. So yeah, it teaches you how to jump, but we've already done that. People's friend. Thanks, I knew you wouldn't let me down. Can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. Don't forget, here's a little something in return. And we get a sleeping hibiscus. Listen, I've got a tip for you. Hope you find it useful. If you ever want to do something in return, look for a purple speech bubble above their head. Listen what they said. See if you can do anything to help. Always guys, we can't the others. Well, don't feel that just because someone shared their woes with you, you don't have to help them right away. You always come back when you have want to change a lot of pace, or if you're not sure what to do next. But anyway, thanks again. I really owe you one. Now just remember, I was waiting for you ahead. Be kind of ours, and you'll do just fine. This quest has been transgressed for this. But yes, that is our first quest of many. There are a lot. Actually, there's not that many in this game. I was expecting there to be more quests in this game, but there are still quite a significant amount. I was just checking to see where the store was, because we are going to take Amber's tip a little bit, because we're going to sell some things first. Because we already have a bunch of plain clothes. We're going to sell those. We're going to sell the pot lids, because we don't need it. And Zyper stick we don't need. So yeah, Wayfarer's clothes, yes, we'll get that. No, actually, no, that's the problem is with the Aribides vest is that it has really low defense, but it gives us more XP, so it is worth it. What do we do? Oh, we have to speak to Amber, the northern entrance. I will do a safety save here, just in case. Oops, I picked no accidentally. I thought there was a way. Did I get the I did get the fresh water. So this is it, my little soldiers, they're really leaving. I'll be back for a while. You said you were all your goodbyes. So, ready? Yes. Well, let's go then.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed
Darkness?
to believe that you're him reincarnated? Ha, I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
And we just get the world map, because we just get it.
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
Aww. But we did get Gemma's charm.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? Oh, I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care.
Never.
And remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Need a horse? Nabal, or horses are incredibly convenient way to come large part of Grand Vale at a time. Sometimes you'll get communities for them fit. Don't spare Ring one away. Suddenly bells to right there, very faithful friend got two sides. Just let's actually talk a little bit about the horse. I won't be using it much during this let's play because I actually don't like it. It is faster, yes, and you can run over enemies to avoid encounters, but the problem is you get less XP for doing so, so I'm actually not really going to be using the horse that much. I'll only really be using the horse whenever necessary. But we're actually going to head straight back to Cobblestone, because there are two items that I forgot that can only be accessed now. And yeah. So I love that you can do this. It's like, this is big dramatic. You won't be able to come back for a while and then you just can turn around and come back anyway. I love that. But remember, sparkly spots. Remember I told you about those? They respawn, so that is another reason why you're actually doing this, is the sparkly spots, because they respawn. Like, you can come back here and get Medicinal Herb and Jugglemort and I think the Flurry Feller as well. But it's a very, very unique system, and we are going to abuse the hell out of it. We are absolutely going to abuse the heck out of it to try and get as many items as possible. Because we need all the items we can get. Now, do I remember where the last item was? No, I don't. I think it was up here. Yep, it was up there. Yeah, a pink pine and a flurry feather, I can say, because that respawns too, because it's a sparkling item. So we just got back the one we used up for that quest. But the main reason we're here is there's actually 2 more items we can get right now. We can only get them. I think we can only get them now, because like he's like the person that's blocking the gate is like, hey, you can't go past there. But we can go past now, so it's kind of weird, but hey ho. Not gonna question it. And there's cows, all the cows, and even bunny rabbits. Where's Micho? Our first item is behind this house, and we get a pink pine, another one. We're going to use as many items as we can for forging and stuff, so we're going to try and get as many items as we can. And we bust this pot for 11 gold coins. And then further down here is a barrel. And this is our final item. All the way down here. All that work for 4 gold coins. Not particularly worth it, but we got it. But I guess any little helps. Actually, before I forget, let's talk about Gemma's Charm. Gemma's Charm does increase our defense by 1, and decreases our chance of being beguiled and cursed by 30%. It is pretty good. We're going to equip it for now, because we do need that extra little bit of defense. Gonna help us massively. That little extra point of defense, you know, can help. Alright, let's get out of here. Hi, Gemma. So the charm I gave you, I'm so happy. When I heard you're leaving, I stayed up all night making it. I put my heart and soul to that thing. Should take wherever you go, won't you? Make sure you come home. I'll be waiting. And Sandy just says woof woof. Because Sandy's a dog. That's all Sandy can say. Alright, now we can actually leave. I do love that. Like obviously it's kind of a little bit immersion breaking that we did that, but I kind of love that you can, you know, the game's like, you can't go back for a while. We just did. We just came back. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So yeah, as I said, I won't be using the horse a lot because, like, there's a lot of places that we can go that basically have, like, a bunch of items. And, you know me and items, we gotta collect them. Gotta collect the items. But, this game does not have random encounters. As you can see, our encounters are on the field. Now, this does not apply if you're playing in 2D mode. 2D mode has random encounters. But we have just basically turned them off. We have turned off random encounters. Pretty fun. Although if you do want to, if you're one of those people that likes, like, to, fill out the bestiary. You can like see if there's a new enemy, like for example this crew is the enemy. I love how we just came up right behind the it's sitting just there on the wall and just sliced it with a great sword. I love how we did that. Seems a little cruel that we did that, but hey ho. So we pass through this little cave. There's another crew. And we even get a little Draki. Drakis are usually nighttime enemies, so I try and kill these. Oh, we get a grip. Crap. Should be fine. Alright, and now we're into the bigger, wider world. Bigger, wider world. That's hard to say. Why is that hard to say? I don't know. And there are a bunch of new enemies here. But I'm gonna ignore most of them for now. Because there's a treasure chest right up here. And we get a seed of life. We're already getting seeds. Seeds are stat up items. And you kind of want to see them before you use them because you want to get the max. You want to get the max stay off of you. So be aware of that. As we get some more new enemies, how do you say this? Cruel Cumber. I butchered that. I do love that when you kill them, their spear flies up, does a spin, and then like that's how they die. Alright, we get level 4. Oh, and we get Mimort Bolt. Oh right, I get fully healed with it. That was actually a very handy level up because I was nearly dead. That was a very handy level up. So the beauty corn, you want to kill this thing first because it can charge its attack. And the needles are just wasted medicinal herbs, so that's good. And wasted its turn by doing that. So we just killed it. I feel almost bad for doing that, but it's fine. Apparently there's a medicinal herb here, but I don't see it. Maybe I went past it? Because it's past the, I should dash. You dash by pressing R2. Or, R2. R2 or R2. R2 on, like, a PlayStation controller, or the R2 button. ZR, I think it is, on the Switch controller. I've never been good with, Switch controllers, in terms of, like, button names. I must have went past it. It's fine. It's only a medicinal herb, it's fine. For now, we're going to go back to the path here. Past all these enemies, because we fought them all. Oh-ho! Hold on a second.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky.
We'll give it away. The massive sword?
If you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over
Sus?
there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith! That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
So yes, there are campsites in this game, and that's really handy because they're just like mini save points. So save points are not just limited to towns like in other Dragon Quest games, which is very handy because yeah. Also, you can go down wells. Something that's pretty cool is that you can do that. And most of the time in these wells are like hidden items or sparkly spots, so be sure to use them. And be sure to abuse them because, as I said, sparkly spots respawn. We get strong medicine effectively, so we get an infinite strong medicine spot. Effectively. I can't remember what it is you need to do to respawn them. Like, it's either like a certain time or basically like saving and reloading. I think saving and reloading the save also counts as respawning it. I can't remember specifically. But we go in here and break this guy's pots. We get 12 gold coins at a small scale. Alright, I haven't actually show off how camps work. So we can rest to restore HP and MP, which I might as well do. And I always pick rest to dawn because that means you rest to dawn. Dawn is the best time because remember, this is a Dragon Quest game. Harder enemies are at nighttime. And we're going to save it here. And we're going to end this episode right here. So next time in Dragon Quest XI-S, we'll head our way to Heliodor and see what lies in wait for us there. So with that being said, don't forget to give a comment, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, become part of my community. It's been a fun and positive for all. So of course,